Alright, so this video here is going to be for some of you who have been asking for some help about accessing and completing your benchmark education tests. So in your homepage for Clever, some of you may have benchmark favorited, so it's this logo here. Otherwise, it's going to be in your class apps for this right there. So when you log in, everybody's going to have the same looking homepage as far as our tiles, but you can edit or change your backgrounds, things like that. But everyone has library, reading log, inbox, and assignments. So for assignments, whenever you see a little notification, that means you have something new that you have to tend to. Okay, so when I click assignments, this is going to open up right here. Now this says in progress because I had opened this up just to check through some things on my end. But you as the student will click this and here will be your directions. Okay, so it does say take your time on this and allow 30 minutes. So students or parents, if you are watching this, please make sure that you allow 30 minutes or so to complete these in one sit down. We don't want to have them getting up and down and doing different things in between. So what you will do as a student is you will click open, but I do not want to open the student's test again. So what I'm going to do is show you the same test. So when you open it, brings this up right here. Okay, every time you take one of these tests, every time you open it up, it's going to give you this how to use video. I strongly encourage watching it if you don't remember how to use some of the tools. I will give a very, very short tool tour on the test, but otherwise you can watch this video right here. So this first section is called how to move around the test. And it gives you some tips on how to navigate through your questions. Okay, then you see these little periods through our play bar. Go to this next one. It'll talk about the different types of questions you might have, multiple choice, short answer, multiple answer, things like that. Next little chapter in the video is tools. And I'll show you guys how to use some of those tools. And then the last one, again, hover over those little points, is how to submit the test. Okay, now you don't want to click the X. It's very common to want to do that, but we actually want to click begin. And this is what will happen. So this is how your test will look. Okay, you can expand your questions or expand the reading. So these little toggle arrows down here make things change in size basically. You can click this little drop down bar to hop to very specific questions. So like towards the end of the test, you can look here and see how many are not answered. You can bookmark a question to like review later by clicking this little bookmarks bar right there. And then you'll now notice that it has a bookmark. So it reminds you to go back to it. As soon as I get rid of it, it's gone. Okay. This is also how you navigate your questions, just one by one. Okay. Your tools, you have two that you can really use. The one that most of us wouldn't use is a highlighter. So you can drag over your text like that to keep it highlighted. To get rid of it, drag over it again exactly. Like you have to go over the exact highlighted spot. You can't include an extra word or anything or it won't get rid of it. I let go and then look, there's that remove button. I can get rid of it. And then I want to show a couple more things here. So to get rid of your highlighter, just go back, click it again, it goes away. So I'm going to go through some of these questions here. This one, you'd be clicking a certain sentence that fills the question. So you're clicking something. Okay, there's nothing you need to type. I'm literally clicking the sentences. And then one like this is choose two. So we have some students who are commonly not choosing two. You choose one. It'll let you move on. But I can also choose a second one. It will not let me choose a third. And to get rid of one, I just click it again. It goes away. This is a pretty unique one where we'll click and drag answers to fill whatever the question is saying. This one's about text structure, chronological order, so something we have been working on in class. And then we get to a couple more multiple choice. Those are some grammar ones. And then we get to some typing ones where we just click and we can type. Okay. Make sure you read the prompts all the way. We've had some students not read all the way. With this one here, take a look on both passages. So notice this. I can click between both stories to access that. So check that out. So that way you can go through it. Continuing on here by reading these, it's which one best fits in sentence 3, look for sentence 3. And then when I'm all said and done, you want to click end test. Okay, I know I'm not, but you end test. It'll tell you if you're missing anything. You can hop back to any of these or click end test.